6 days, things start simmering down a bit, and by day 7, things are starting over new.
So what's the science behind this complete reversal of the magnetic poles?
So real quick, this is the part that sets me off about this is that any article you ever read on this, it makes it crystal clear that this will not be apocalyptic. Maybe we'll potentially have some satellite communication issues that could affect our power grid and telecommunication systems, and that's going to be unfortunate. But don't worry, it's not a doomsday. I'm like, okay, first of all, if the grid goes down, that is doomsday. But number 2, they don't know what they're talking about because...
What about?
They claim that the geomagnetic pole shift is because of the interior, whether it's the iron core or whatever it is, the molten core does a shift, and because of it, that's why the compass will flip. Like, if you look at the nature of earthquakes, some originate in the crust, others originate in the mantle, in the parts that aren't solid. So I'm like, if you're saying that the interior that is molten does a shift, why on earth would you suggest that it would cause earthquakes or volcanic activity on the surface? So I feel like every article I ever read on geomagnetic pole shifts, they go out of their way to say, don't worry, it's fine. And I'm like, but yet the evidence shows that it's accelerating. Back in just the 1990s, it was traveling, the North Pole was transitioning at 10 miles a year. Now it's at 40 or almost 40 miles. It's accelerating. And in the Adam and Eve story, it talks about, actually, no, not the Adam and Eve story. There was a documentary on Nova years ago that the evidence shows that when you've studied all the other volcanic rock, for prior known pole shifts, because keep in mind, there's hundreds that are known. This has happened throughout millions and millions of years. This is mainstream science. The poles do flip. But it's not that the Earth flips over. It's that the inside core does, and so your magnetic compass will flip. Like,
what causes it?
So whatever that molten core is, it does a shift inside. It allegedly happens in cycles, and we're long overdue. And when it happens, the other theory is that the Earth's shields will be diminished.
Well, definitely. So we know 2 things right now: is that the pole is moving, so it's off. I think it's off. Even the South Pole might be off of Antarctica at this point, like the magnetic south. And then the magnetic field, consequently to this movement, is weakening. So we know our magnetic field, and that's where a lot of that danger is going to come from. Is if the magnetic field keeps weakening. Now, everything cosmically that happens is going to hit the Earth, and particularly us with our electronics. It's all going to get more easily smashed because the magnetic field's accelerating. So it's getting weaker faster. So we seem to be heading towards an unknown or undetermined time where the poles may shift. Like the polarity of the Earth will shift, and the compass will shift.
And are there any estimates on when this could possibly take place?
According to every article I ever read, like, oh, don't worry, it's might be another 1,000 years. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's accelerating, and if you look, you don't have to Google this, Jamie. I don't know there's a mountain chain in eastern Oregon where it's the most evidence of a pole shift. That there was a volcano that was active during the shift, and if you take a compass along the volcanic rock, the compass will slowly start to change. And so wherever like pottery or volcanic rock solidifies, that wherever the North Pole is at that time, it's an imprint, and the compass will continue to show that. It's really fun. Take a compass around volcanic rock, and it'll move the compass to wherever the North Pole was then. But here's the interesting part, is that what it shows is that the pole shifts start slow, and then they accelerate to the point where the day that it happens, you could potentially see the compass slowly moving. And then when you go back to this Adam and Eve story talking about the pole shift, they say that the event happens in approximately a quarter of a day, so 6 hours. But there's other things that happen on Earth, whether it's super volcanoes, what if that's related to pole shifts as well? And the reason why the evidence wouldn't be necessarily that we couldn't find it is because if the Adam and Eve story, if the details discussed in it are accurate, the reason why we're not seeing the evidence of it is because it flips right back and thus masks the evidence that it ever happened. So it's pretty wild.
You guys are freaking me the fuck out, man.
Hey, can you just text Elon real quick? He knows. He talks about no writing before 10,000 years.
Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we've got an elite division game on the way. It's the Rebels versus the Hoops.
You want to see something else?
Cheers, guys.
Great President Trump said
it's important that both teams are focused from the off
the video on my laptop. It's only 30 seconds long if you YouTube.
Just cursed it.
Donald Trump on climate scientists. Basically, they were talking about global warming, and he basically interrupts and says, "It's going to cool first, though, isn't it?" And the scientists are like, "Oh, that's not what the evidence shows."
Edwin van der Sar stands between the posts. Grimaldo starts with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions, and the main striker in the side is Daniel Marlin.
He didn't just pull that out of his ass. He was saying that.
Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
It's I have to put on my laptop. It's 30 seconds.
Promising looking attack from the Rebels.
He said it's going to cool first, but before it isn't.
Chance to cross here.
Now look at what Musk was saying in the seconds of the bullshit.
Hello?
I think that the true down is that the Earth is cold most of the time. That right now we should be grateful that it's nice and cozy because we can live when it's cold. But I think
this is how the hoops line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger.
Then there's this narrative that just gets repeated over and over and over because family gets freaked out. It's not to say that
this is the line for a corner.
Say that we shouldn't, but we certainly should.
And it's a short one. Now, can someone attack this? To take the lead. More work to do yet. It's got to be. Oh, he's missed it. Big chance to open the scoring.
Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. Maybe it just came to him a little bit early.
Given away by the hoops. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Good ball in behind. And the assistant raises the flag, offside.
Well, he just got a little bit too excited here. He wanted to get him behind quickly, but it's about timing it right. And he went far too early.
Makelele takes possession. Here's a player who can dominate any game he plays in. A warrior too, and so many times a match winner with a moment of brilliance. What a chance here! And it's in! It's no longer goalless. There's the opener. So off we go at 1-0. It's gone out of play. Throwing to come. For a throw with a little deflection on its way. Really good pass. Oh, that's brilliant. Read the pass superbly. Jude Bellingham. Space to attack here for the Rebels. Bellingham. Marlin. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Oh, great block. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Hoops pushing forward with options available. And the Rebels have given it away. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Burmo. And with that deflection, it'll be a throw-in. Sloppy in possession from Hoops. Neither side doing a good job of holding onto the ball. Lovely, incisive ball. In it goes! Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be. Daniola. Abili. Oh, it looked like he could have been in there. Brilliant work defensively. Zinedine Zidane. Nicely played through. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. The Rebels come away with it.
Well, they're on top here, creating chances too, and the crowd is certainly responding to the good play that they're seeing.
Ryan and Burma. Now Diaby. And it's on now. Great save. That's what he's there for.
I just don't think he can believe that that's not got in, but he's met his match with the keeper. His superb reactions kept that one out.
Makelele. And the forward progress continues. Well read to gain possession. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. So the second half kicks off. Ruud Gullit. Grimaldo. There's room out wide now for the Rebels. And favouring power over subtlety, he's hit the woodwork.
Well, I think from that distance he should be scoring, or at least test the goalkeeper.
Well, Jeff Shreves is pitchside for us and has an update on that injury.
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. It looks the right ball. Ball taken by Makelele. That's a good ball. Estupiñán. Jadon Sancho. No need to stop the play. On they go. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. A more than respectable first half showing from Gareth Bale here. What did you make of what you've seen from him?
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser.
Sancho! A goal that gives them the advantage. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Estupiñán. Pervis Estupiñán. Happy to just keep the ball in their own half. Abili. And the game stops with the award of a free kick. Abili. Looks a good ball. Now, this has to be. Oh, cheeky attempt. And he's beaten the keeper with a lovely little dink. A finish of real confidence. Rebels moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Malen. Oh, it's easy. But the keeper nowhere to be seen. They've been punished. Shocking defending. Sancho. Diaby. And this could be. But he's failed to hit the target.
Oh, that's a big chance missed that. This game very much still in the balance.
Zaniolo. Great chance here. It's there. It's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now. Pull it. On to Bellingham. Now, this has to be. It's a misplaced pass, bordering on a missed kick possibly. That's way off. In the right position to cut out the pass. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick to come. This might be promising. Oh, offside. A really tight one.
How close was that? Looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those runs, though.
Oh, the beautiful game very much on display. Sancho. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Bale. Nicolo Zaniolo. Zaniolo. Abili. Oh, super challenge. He stopped a certain goal. Nicely played. Diaby. Well, we tried to put the hammer down on that one, and the result wasn't pretty. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts clearly second best. That's the story of the game.
Oh, we haven't seen the best of them today. The quality on the ball's been lacking. Felt it was all a bit safe. They've got to be braver on the ball, but also got to be better defensively. There's been some poor goals conceded.
Got behind it! Well, he really wound that up, but he was very close to scoring.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there. Got his rewards.
Lionel Messi. Now Diaby. Diaby. Having a look. No need to worry about that effort for the keeper. Bellingham. Now Marlon. Camavinga. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. And there's the final blast. Not the result these fans were hoping for. Sue, what did you make of it all?
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and it's all about the drama of the Elite Division here. It's big trouble, and they face the Rebels.
Cheers, Guy. Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Well read to gain possession. Here's the lineup for big trouble. Cafu plays with Theo Hernandez as the fullbacks. And this could be... What a terrific effort. That would have been special.
Well, he watches the ball all the way, connects with it perfectly, but just can't find the accuracy. It's a great effort, though.
No free kick, not yet. Advantage played. The Rebels now moving the ball forward with real purpose. Ronaldo. Space now to get a crossover. Well, the radar was quite a bit off there, a good distance away. Well, here's Gareth Bale, the player perhaps most likely to get us out of our seats today. Let's hope we see the absolute best of him.
Yeah, and he scored a brace last time out, and that's why I picked him. Clever movement, always looking for space and thinking ahead. He's just got a real energy about him, which I'm sure we're going to see again today.
Oh, that's blatant. The foul committed to stop the attack.
We know this statue, this parts of it still exists. First, it's alabaster, it's not granite. Second, it weighs about 56 tons.
Chance to cross here.
And you're dragging on a wooden sled. You can't use that to explain how you move a 1,000-ton statue. It's not like a sliding scale of difficulty.
Great reading of the game by the man in goal.
You can't move. They do grant them the ability to use primitive methods to move stuff up to like 100, 150 tons. But once you start getting to 400, 600, 1,000 tons, material failure would stop an issue. That literally sleds would just be crushed or driven into the ground. You know,
pushing forward with options available now.
Scale of difficulty that gets applied to these massive
Zinedine Zidane. Still alive here, but the flag is up. Just drifting into an offside position before the initial shot.
We know, and it's just funny because even if
the first goal of the match, deadlock broken.
He was quarrying granite from the middle pyramid for his own project. He was taking the granite casements. And the way they did it, and the way that they still do it to some extent, is they would hammer out with a flint chisel or even with steel. You can hammer away.
Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product.
You wood into it, you make all these grooves, you wet the wood, and you split the stone.
Amare Sauer.
You hammer out of the chisels.
Big trouble being afforded too much space now.
Your object is to split a piece of stone, crack it off, and then you take that piece of stone. And it fails all the time. You see this mark all over the place. You see
crowd encouraging him to take it on.
Later examples of these chisel marks where they've got the big chisels, and this might have even been like hundreds of years ago.
Gareth Bale.
Not Egyptian civilization.
Vicious effort,
the
and it didn't miss by much.
Oh, it
and then
didn't.
before
That's
you
close.
have
And it was such a great opportunity to go further ahead.
Where it's like they've scooped away at the granite with an ice cream scoop.
Big trouble have lost it now.
There's a place where you get it under a piece of stone. Look, they'll tell you that it's
to put the cross in.
It's a pound of stone.
It could be. Hello?
It doesn't make sense at about 15 different levels that I do go through in artistic detail.
The Rebels struggling to keep the ball.
You know, these scoop marks extend to like the underside of rocks where you're pounding up, and it's just, it doesn't make sense. None of this fits the evidence that gets presented, and there's something else at work here. Like there's some other technology that's been used to remove this granite at a rapid rate. Like the scoop mark
can he finish?
Mystery, but we see it also on other bits of unfinished stones.
Turn around in possession, excellent positioning. And you take this on. Oh, that's brilliantly saved. Behind it goes for the corner. Short corner taken.
When we were in Egypt together, they actually have a granite block.
Saliba.
Hammers that are, round dolerite black stones that are like 8, 10
What a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
Videos on YouTube, it's me doing it, and if you ever take an 8 to 10 pound weight and start banging it across, first of all, it feels like you're going to get arthritis within a few minutes.
Closer to goal here.
You see that you're only chipping away
open goal.
And
there is no missing those. An open goal for them to enjoy. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. It's a good looking attack from big trouble.
That you mentioned, if you're able to take that
Ronaldo
finished Nautilus. You see these scoops. They're symmetrical. It doesn't make sense that it would be done by hand. See, that's what we're talking about. And that's it. Rose granite. That's as hard as.
And a challenge there that will surely result in a card.
it looks like it was sandblasted.
It's something that's scooping the granite. You actually have these test pits as well. These pits that go down 15, 20 feet.
Sour.
You have these
That's not a bad-looking ball.
where they call them test pits.
That's been won really smartly.
Gets back to my comment about the ability to quarry granite. Is the quality of granite that it takes to take an object like that, or like it's actually from a while ago. The quality of granite that it takes to make life objects like that, and a lot of the quality of granite that we see on the plateau, you're talking 30 feet.
There's a test pit.
Yeah, that's a test pit. They're 30 feet inside a granite mountain. None of that, you don't get this quality of granite at the surface level with just granite pieces lying around. You can go to Giza today.
That will keep the attack moving nicely, but it's offside, surely not by much.
No, it can't be. It really looked like he timed his run to perfection. He's marginally offside. Really unlucky there.
Maybe they did, but whoever made this granite looks sure says that's where it comes from.
Real quick, this image right down here, that
here
is the Dolore hammer, and Ben was just mentioning underneath the scoop marks.
Surely.
They wanted to think that that's how they did it, that they were making it.
Behind it goes for a corner. Maybe the moment to take the lead.
Well, the crowd are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
It runs all the way down that line, underneath,
to take the lead.
underneath
And the
the other
shot
piece of
thwarted.
This exactly
getting
what I
back.
did.
Offside either way.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You've got to give him
Nothing
time to
about
get
this
back
is
on
fun.
side. Surely you can see
Are
what's
they
going
trying
on.
to say that this is how they did it? Is that what
Dude,
this
And
they
that
make you
whistle
watch a
brings
video,
the
Joe.
first
Yeah,
half to
they
a close.
indoctrinate you at this site. It's the one site where they sit you down and make you watch a video before you're allowed to go out and look at the site.
Really?
12 minutes. Yeah, you've got to sit there.
Make you watch it?
Yeah, there's a video that says this is how they did it. It's incredible.
They're insistent. And what's wild is that if you just do it, when you do something yourself, you realize just like, I don't know how they did it, but it wasn't this. There we go. I filmed this. These are wonderful gentlemen that traveled with us to Egypt back in November.
A couple engineers there.
Yeah. Yep.
So it is possible to do that with the stone, but not feasible, and certainly not on the scale of those obelisks. So that's right. There's been some tests that have been done, and I get into it. I think it's something like, I've got to say about 70 cubic centimeters or something like that you
And
can
the
remove
second half
with that
begins
method.
with the sides
over
locked on
solid
level
power.
terms.
And I think it's either 50 or
And that's
70,
the
but
challenge.
it's, put it this way, it's 3/4 the volume of a golf ball, or 2/5 the volume of a chicken egg. Like, that's how much material you can remove in an hour by just non-stop pounding of granite dust. That's the best estimate we have. So what you got to imagine is that entire trench around this obelisk.
His last of the
The
match.
trench is only 2/3 as deep as it needs to be to remove a square section. But if you filled that whole thing up with golf balls and added another 25%, that's the number of hours.
Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
Is the idea that obelisk was left there because of the crack? Yeah, it developed. Supposedly, what they tell you is it developed a crack.
And the attack is over. Really good
I
defending.
think the crack could be the result of later quarrying attempts. When they found this, it was utterly buried. Like, there was one small section of the poking
Midfield
out.
possession,
The
a
rest
key
of it
part of the game.
was like
Right now,
9
no
meters
part of
rubble.
this
There were
game.
other big quarried blocks. I actually think this could have been near.
Oh, cheeky attempt.
The Egyptians were using
Maybe the
quarry,
wrong
but I
choice.
think
A
this object
comfortable
could have been-
save made.
Yeah, the
They just
keeper does
pulled
well
stuff
in
up, but
making it
it's just the
difficult, but
oldest
I'm
part
just
of the
not
quarry.
sure that
What's
the chip was the right
luckiest
approach, guy.
explanation of these
Jude Bellingham.
Heck is, like the
Oh, a great chance.
not worried whatsoever about people's
No, that's heroic.
interpretation of
Brilliant
you
work.
and your ability to discern reality.
Stopping him yet.
It's like some sort of molecular.
Go ahead. And it's in. An incredible story here. The team that's a player down has the lead in the game.
Beneath the stone, because it's made up of all these.
What a chance. And there's the equaliser. The advantage was not held for long. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Somehow scoop it out. I don't know. It's as if it looks that way when you look at it. You've got to think it's either some
Ronaldo.
or there's something going on that is enabling them to scoop that material out there in an effortless fashion. He scoops in places, it's almost as if they articulate. Like if we see in places in the recent observation we made, is that they're not just straight down, but they bend up and
Hernandez.
back up. Here, does this.
Omare
And you
Sawa.
see that in some of these scoops, that literally there's an
Pass is
articulation to these
incomplete.
lines.
Nicely
So
won.
maybe there was a tool that was naked, and it almost looks like it had a very flexible
Zinedine
tip, but there's
Zidane.
some rotating tool that just chewed out the stone. And that's where Chris Dunn goes
And that's
with it.
good
It's,
goalkeeping
yeah,
in a
there may
difficult
be a,
situation.
some sort of rotating tool. And the
Bellingham.
interesting thing about the quarry also is that there is, in an
Zidane.
area, there is drawings on
And
the
it's
wall.
been cut out.
Quarry,
There's the
where there's all
turnover.
these strip marks of these ostriches.
Could turn out to
And
be a
it
really good
matches
ball.
Pre-dynastic.
Great
drawings,
chance
so it's
here.
almost as if
What a
there were
save
people in
that
that
was.
quarry
And the
painting
flag's
stuff.
up, so any goal
They
wouldn't
have
have
done
stood
strip
anyway.
marks.
But we should
Dynastic
still
Egyptian
praise an
even start,
amazing save.
civilization even started, so
Wasteful
it's-
on the ball from
I
the
think-
Rebels.
I think that strip mark stuff is absolutely a part of this ancient lost civilization. And it's one of their working areas. There's a tremendous value in seeing unfinished work because we get to have a little bit of insight into, how did this tool potentially function? How did it work?
Could be a chance to break here.
You see the same thing with
Played into the box. But the keeper had watched it all the way.
Things like that. It really does. Because you start
Played
thinking,
through nicely.
like, what are we talking
And that has been adjudged to be...
technology was available then. Like, when you think about a completely different branch of technology that was achieved 20,000 years ago, whatever it was, you really, there's nothing there. Like, you're just spinning your wheels, just guessing.
Right. And speaking of technology, Jamie, you should Google the Khufu ship, because the largest vessel that's ever been found from ancient Egypt is
A canoe.
basically, and now, and there's no other depictions. Now, I'm not suggesting that, no one's suggesting that this boat was used to tug and move around large stones. But it's worth mentioning that of all the descriptions that you see, inscriptions, excuse me, this 140-foot long boat is the largest boat.
And there it is. He's doubled up for the day. Off we go. 3-2 the score now.
It's such a fabulous
Jude Bellingham. The Rebels pushing forward with options available.
So we'll have very low stability. And that's just
Nicely played through. In behind. Can he finish? And the team that's down to 10 are back level again. A huge moment in the game.
And he comes right next to
That's
That is pretty fun.
And you get the same thing here. It's like there is a wall scene at Saqqara where they show a very small column on a boat. Like it's a column that barely comes up to a guy's knees, and it's on a boat. It shows them shipping a small column, and they go, "See,
that one
that's how
at
you."
your cursor, Jim. No, the one above it, to the left, right there, above it and to the left.
You gotta use the ladies' pointer.
That one, yeah, I should have. Imagine taking your kids.
not with the end. Surely ascending off too.
I get the ocean.
Look at it. That's an ocean boat.
Your kids would be taken for that.
They even.
Yeah. That's for like a
Jude Willett.
That's for a pond.
Yeah.
That's a swamp.
Is there any evidence they?
Now, what can they do from here?
They have a vest. Didn't matter because they had the hit.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal and they're
That's the
urging them
point.
to
The point
attack.
that significant of this is that is the largest
Just a
boat that
little
they've
bit
ever
too
found.
high.
And
Well,
my
it's the
point is
right
that they're
idea,
going to
isn't it?
claim
It
that
just
they're
gets
moving,
a bit too much on
100-ton
it.
stone
The keeper will be
blocks.
happy to see that go over the
Largest.
bar.
I just want to iterate that they've never found one, and there was no inscription that shows anything large enough that would have done it.
Camavinga.
And
Chance
there's
to deliver
also
into the box.
no inscriptions
And this could
of-
be. Oh, it was a wonderful chance.
Yes.
But he went
So
to whack it
there
rather
is-
than place
there is,
it.
but not the big ones. There's a tomb of the nobles that's in over near West Bank of the Nile, that's all, but it shows them
Jorginho.
on bricks.
Promising looking ball. And that's pretty
Which is what
straightforward
they
for
made
the
a lot of
keeper.
brick pyramids. Yeah, but later, well, there was one person speculating that
Marlon.
the pyramids would be pretty.
And that will keep the attack moving nicely.
Some sort of a way to make green out of the geocolumn theory.
Really good
drives me
pass.
nuts on a daily basis.
Well, he's lost the ball, and any
It
chance
is,
has gone.
yeah. It is. This, look,
Breaking at pace, this
it's
could
an
be
interesting-
dangerous.
It's right there. It's literally holes in the ground that
And
match
they
the
take advantage.
objects that we have. There's, I find that the little pyramid is
Best.
the little pyramid. They cut it out
To take the lead. Oh, what a time to score! A goal to surely win the game.
But at the back in
Well,
that,
an
in that area,
exciting
they cut
climax
the
to an
ball back.
exciting
It's
game.
where we see
Is there enough time left for a
that's where they
response?
cut big blocks of limestone.
Now there might be a chance to level things.
I mean, yeah, we have watched
And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession.
If filling in geocolumn art, you would have a lot of the same size. You would have you'd be filling it. And so, since they're all different sizes, it's like that's not what
Camavinga.
they were filling.
What is the speculation as to why they're different sizes? Why do they need it?
Man to
Like
go
one
a
of the cool
long way
things
with
that you
this.
showed in one of your videos, which shows the
Good ball in behind. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible.
Shaped like a jigsaw puzzle. That's like fit in perfect.
And this incredible game goes again with the score 5-3 now.
Multiple continents around the world. The fact that there's pyramids in 5 continents around the world. It's
Patient
they say it's
build-up,
coincidence.
but
It's
not
a
quite the end
natural
product.
progression of civilization. That pyramids and kids with blocks will make a pyramid.
Makes sense, which is why we make them today.
Right, but if you look at comparisons of the Indonesian pyramids and the ones in Central America and Mexico, like they have similarities of like the strip steps that go up the middle of it. Like, I use the analogy of like skyscrapers. That we have skyscrapers in any major city around the world, and they're all the same based on that. Yeah, you have steel, concrete, and glass, but they're all different. You have different architecture.
And that's where it
a
ends,
little different,
with
but it's still
possession
the same
lost.
thing.
So
But
that
is
will
it
do
really
it.
feasible
A
to say,
disappointing
or is it a
result,
coincidence
whichever way you slice
that
it.
they just
See your
happen to
thoughts
start
on that.
building pyramids on multiple continents around the world, or these polygonal walls that are, whether it's Peru, Egypt, places in Italy, Greece. There's a pyramid in Greece. I don't know if you saw that in the video.
Yeah, let's pull up your video. Tell Jimmy what that video is, just so we can see some of the images that compare these polygonal walls.
It's
Elon, you know what I would do? I'd hire someone to make a pyramid. I'm like, let me see if you can do it.
Yeah.
Who's the best
Yeah.
motherfuckers around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw $1 billion at this project. I bought Twitter for 44.
Yeah, you bought it.
Let's
Yeah.
make me a pyramid, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's got to make it as accurate as the
Or I want my fucking money back. This
Yeah.
shit better line up.
Yeah, I think it'd be a wonderful. By the way, that Joe tweeted it this morning, so it'll be the first when they tweet it. Makes it easy to find.
Yeah, I was tweeting it when I was watching. I was like, people need to watch this. It's nuts.
I appreciate that. And what was I going to say? I had something.
American polygonal walls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's literally the most difficult way to do it. That's the crazy thing. It's like, this is not how you solve the building a wall problem. Like, if you say they got to try different, just independently, like making these complex polygonal walls, that's not how you solve it.
Is there any speculation to what the advantage of polygonal walls
earthquakes?
Well, they say that it's definitely true. Like, so yes, you don't have a single line of vector of force, so it won't tip over. But this is where I get crazy about things like the Giza Plateau. You have both. You have polygonal walls that are made like that, also at the 4th dynasty, that at Giza, that are still standing. It's like they've all been through earthquakes. Both types are still here. I mean, it's difficult to say that, they just made it that way to make it earthquake-proof. I'm like, half the shit here is still standing up, like it went through earthquakes. And
So here you see one from Egypt, one from, go back, one from Mexico, and one from Cambodia. And what is the explanation for the ones in Cambodia? Do they know who built those and why?
That's a good question. I have to refresh my notes. So they're not supposed to be 4,500 years old or something like that. And the reason why this is significant is because if the Great Pyramid is 4,500 years old.
Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and we've got a squad battles game on the way. How do you see this one going, Sue?
Cheers, Guy. I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
And I'm glad that you gave credit to all the people that helped you out, too.
Yes, polygonal walls. There's this nub phenomena. There's these similarities across numerous continents.
Yeah, it's really wild stuff because it's so obvious that somehow or another these people had to be in communication with each other, or sharing information, or had carried information from other places.
Right. You know what? This is the same video that has the Egypt-Japan sarcophagus similarity.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's earlier in the video or later in the video, but if you skip around, look at that.
And what part of Greece is that?
It's not Athens. I'd have to double check. I made this video like 3 years ago, so I'd have to double check. I haven't looked at this in a while, to be honest with you.
Well, there's also the weirdness of the Acropolis and the Parthenon, right? Like that the Acropolis was built on the Parthenon, but like what? Who built that?
Yeah.
They don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Reminds me
Look
of
at that fucking.
that's Sacsayhuaman. Yeah, this is Peru. That's in the streets of Cusco.
Is it really Sacsayhuaman? That sounds like a hot chick.
Sexy woman. Sacsayhuaman.
Yeah, it's Italy. Look at, they have them in Italy too. Wow.
Yep. These polygonal walls, you can find them in Japan, Peru. Yeah, Easter Island.
And who do they think built these in Italy?
a lot of it's attributed to the Romans in the same way that, you know, Baalbek is all attributed to the Romans,
Right.
which doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah.
not the foundation of it, the
Sure.
giant stuff.